Today, it's the National Football League. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Open man is Myers. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They go play action now. Lawrence got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Hunter Long. Out. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And the returner down to a knee. And this will come out to the 30-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Check him out. He's going to sit right over the middle. Watch the middle. Let's pick it up. Let's get off the
Throwing now is Allen. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now he fires deep for Shakir. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 77 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, Charles here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now he's loose down the left sideline, inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question, because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field on what was a fairly innocuous play call.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And this throw will be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. Taking it about the 16. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll look to ETN to start things out. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Lawrence will throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. In motion right is Thomas. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Flushed out right. Locates ETN along the sideline. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. Lawrence on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Parker Washington from 6 yards. Away. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shifts past him at the 45. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From midfield, here's Allen. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. First down, here's the run with Cook. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Allen off the play fake. On the move to his left. It's caught by Davis. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 30 yards there.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play. In the alley, and that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point good by Prater. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. In motion left goes Myers. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Take right open.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They run again on first down. Cook. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 21. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain. And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll buy some time right. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. ETN up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Straight ahead, ETN. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. The red challenge flag making an appearance. Doug Peterson not liking what he saw there. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back to the ground with ETN. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Flushed out right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the bit. Take over here at their own 14-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. The slot man in motion right. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run it again with Cook. Nifty move. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jags are going to get the football here. The ball will come out to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss instead. Just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Eluding the pressure right. Has his man, it's Shakir. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Allen. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Throwing, Allen. Dancing to his left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Now Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 28-21, 1:06 to play. Throwing now, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Here's Lawrence. Gets this to Myers. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Lawrence. Buying time to his left. That's caught by Myers. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete bat. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. That's caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. A first down carry here for Johnson. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's 2nd down. Allen. That is caught by Shakir. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. This will be from 53 for the win. This looks good. It is good. He hits it from 53 yards out. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap.